Well, welcome to Unit 7 of our study of Greek grammar this semester. Unit 7 is an interesting kind of a unit. We're going to learn about something called me verbs in this unit. Me verbs are sort of just a different way that some Greek verbs are formed. So in some ways, me verbs can be frustrating because you're actually having to learn something of a new set of endings. And you know by this point you've learned your 4 sets of endings and your primary and your secondary endings and your active and your middle passive endings. And one of the things you'd probably say to yourself is, the last thing I want to do is have to learn another set of endings for Greek verbs. Well, I certainly understand that, and me verbs can be a little daunting to you. But I think if you learn a few key things about me verbs, then you'll really benefit yourself, and they won't be quite as difficult as it might seem as first. So the way I've tried to structure this unit is to give you some real clues about how to learn me verbs in a relatively simple way. One of the things about me verbs in the Greek New Testament is there's not a ton of them, but the ones that are used a lot. That's actually beneficial because as you study Greek, you'll run into them over and over and over again. So you'll sort of learn them intuitively as you read from and translate the Greek New Testament. So this really wraps up our study of the Greek grammar. This is sort of the end of the first half of our class. We're not going to be learning new grammatical concepts after this, but after this we're going to be getting much more into translation, translating lengthy passages from the New Testament. So I hope that that's beneficial to you and really exciting to you to think about in the second half of the semester really applying what you've learned. The only other thing I'd mention at this point is in this unit in particular, there's a place for you to put anything that you would like for the professor to review. One of the things that we just have to be honest with us about, some things we learn really well and some things just haven't quite gelled in our mind. So I would encourage you to use that discussion board. If there's anything that you would like for the professor to review, put that on the discussion board. It's better to ask for help than to continue on later in the semester and continue to struggle with the concept. So feel free to do that. Put any concepts there that you would like to be reviewed as we continue our journey throughout the course of the rest of the semester.